Hi. I need to show you this dress because it's so nice and I got it from a thrift store, but it's coming undone. Oh, I'm never doing that again. I sounded like a hippopotamus.
Hey crew, welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. I'm really happy to be back. This is a pick-a-card reading on the topic of who is thinking of you and what are their intentions. I felt inspired to create such a reading for you guys today on this blessed Saturday and to give you an option of 4 beautifully painted, I think these are art cards. They came from an envelope that was sent to me by a lovely subscriber. They have fairy tale designs and I just thought what better way to use them than in a pick-a-card reading for you guys. So thank you so much for your generosity, kind subscriber, and thank you as well for you guys being here. It's always a pleasure. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, and if you do, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Okay, all of this being said, let me introduce to you the options placed in front of you. We have here for group 1 this gorgeous perfume bottle. For group 2 we have what I called a greenhouse, but it may as well be a study or like a really fancy shack which you put your tools. Okay, for you, group 3, we have this gorgeous teacup. And for you, group 4, we have the classic mirror, mirror on the wall. It's just that this one is a hand mirror. I also have to let you in on a little secret, my loves. Behind each of these options, there is a song. The song tells you more about the connection that you have with this person that's thinking of you, or it may just explain or dive deeply into certain vibes, emotions, and moods, the circumstances in your life. So make sure that after you click on your specific option, you also click on the link that I placed underneath it, which takes you to a YouTube video of that specific song. Listen to the lyrics as well, not just the song, because they are too significant. Okay, all this being said, take a deep breath in with me. And now, look at the options. The first option that your eyes fall upon, that is the one that has the potential to resonate the most with you. If you're a greedy little bugger, you may choose more than one option. Maybe there are more than one person thinking about you. But we will see in the context of each reading, maybe there is indeed at each specific pile a variety of people thinking about you, especially if you're a person that is doing a lot of public work or you deal a lot with the public. Thank you so much for your beautiful words of encouragement. I am here because of you, because otherwise I would have been on an extended break from tarot. But you are sending me so many gifts. You are lavishing me with beautiful comments, with heartbreaking emails and messages that I just cannot stay away. I love you guys so much. I really want to give you a great big hug and let you know that you're really inspiring me to continue on this journey. You really mean the world to me. All this being said, let's jump straight into your reading and find out who is thinking of you and what are their intentions.
Hi group 1. Hello darlings. I really hope you're having a good day, and if not, let me make it maybe not necessarily better, but at least bring more clarity into your situation. Maybe you had somebody on your mind and you've been wondering, are you getting these telepathic messages from the fact that the person is thinking of you too? So let's find out in this tarot pick-a-card reading who is thinking of you and what are their intentions, right? Because a girl can never be too safe. Now, and I'm saying girls because the majority of you, my lovely viewers, are female. So this is the card that you are drawn to. This is the perfume bottle. It is delightful. I would love to own such a piece of art like this one. And behind it, like I mentioned in the introduction, over which I hope you have not skipped. Yeah, I see you. Okay, go back and watch it. I'll patiently wait for you here. I'm joking. But as I mentioned in the introduction, you get a song as well. And the song that is written on the back of the perfume bottle is Tamino Babylon. Oh, it's a gorgeous song. Like, the lyrics are pure poetry. Plus, he's also eye candy. So do yourself a favor and click on the link. Listen to the song, especially the lyrics, because they hold deeper significance to the person that you may have on your mind, but also the person that's thinking of you. What are they like? What is their personality? But anyway, you're here for a tarot reading, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to show you all of the cards. I want to have an ample view before I dive into the interpretation. So, we have here the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. We have here the Queen of Torches blocked. We have the Two of Cups reversed. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. Oh my goodness. We have the Acolyte. Fascinating image. It looks like Cthulhu. New projects and learning. We have here the Mystic, Pisces energy. And we have Cancer, I feel. Oh my God, are you ready for this, group one? Buckle up, because it's going to get quite intense. Well, first of all, the person who's thinking of you has a drinking problem, yeah? Not only that, but they have a womanizing issue, yeah? This is a Lothario, okay, a Casanova. Somebody who, modern day vernacular, would be called a player. I recently watched a very old-fashioned movie. Just as a small parenthesis, I need to tell you, it's like hilarious. But I watched a movie from the 1960s or 70s in Romania. I'm watching the archive of ex-communist movies because I really want to know more about the communist period in the area in which I was born. And the leading actress accused the man that she was falling in love with of being muieratic, which is a very old-fashioned way of calling somebody a player, a cheat, right? A Lothario. So I don't know if this joke resonates with those of you who are not Romanian, but hey, I had to fill in into your reading a Romanian old-fashioned word. It's hilarious though. Muiere in Romanian, it's a really old-fashioned, low vibrational way of calling a woman, and that's why when you call a man muieratic, it's kind of like both an insult and also a way of making fun of him. It's just very strange. Anyway, coming back to this, it could be that the person on your mind may be a foreigner. Okay, so this is somebody that probably speaks a different mother tongue than you, somebody from a different culture, somebody that talks a storm. When you have met this person, just like I interrupted the reading to give you like a completely random tidbit, this person may have done the same. When you met them, it could have been that this individual was like, hey, wow, oh my God, I need to tell you this and this and this. This is how the connection started. It's like they talked up a storm. You were flooded with facts and information. This person may have slipped a compliment about how you look here and there, and they really hooked you in. You thought, oh my God, this person is so knowledgeable and fun and communicative, and oh, I'm so flattered, right? And unfortunately, they may have had a couple of drinks under the board. Yeah, this individual, I think, okay, hear me out, has a kind heart, but is a little bit swaddled in addictions at the moment. We have here two women, low vibrational women, and they are cups and torches, so water sign and fire sign. Women that can also be a little bit impulsive. I mean, these two queens being in the reversed and cards are dropping to the ground. Yeah, things are slipping away. This person's energy is slipping away from you. They're very slippery. They're hard to catch. They're hard to, like, if you want to call them and talk to them, you may not hear anything from them for 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, how are you? And you're like, whoa, where have you been? I was very close to calling the police, you know? and they entertain the company of two women that are just all of the negative qualities of water signs and fire signs, right? So this would be people that are very easy to get into the sack, people that are lying, people that have a big ego, they're a little bit delusional, you know? So these are the characters that your person or the person that's thinking of you at the moment is entertaining. This may also be if you know exactly that this person has no addictions, although I'm telling you, you may want to click on another pile if you think that, because this person is heavily addicted. Anyway, this could also be, by extension, a sister and a mother that are really not into the person who's thinking of you being with you, right? These are two feminine energies that unfortunately are towards the darker side, right? There could be a pet involved as well. They may use a family pet or a pet that they have together to try to pull this person back into conversation with them. Your person has a very cosmic mentality. They see the bigger picture. They could be religious. They may have had a very strong religious upbringing. And it could be that they are drinking and trying to find their way to themselves, or trying to just let go of these addictions because of the fact that they are judging themselves quite harshly due to this religious upbringing. Like, for example, if this person is Catholic, they grew up with a very strong moral value, or very strong sets of moral values that delineate between good and bad very strictly, right? So if this person does something that is considered to be bad according to their faith, they feel a lot of guilt and shame, and they can't get rid of this toxic guilt and shame. It continues to build up inside of them. They are very emotional, right? This is not a rational individual. This is not an individual that you can talk out of their feelings by giving them an argument like, if you do this, you will feel much better. All you have to do is shift the way you think. No. This doesn't work with water signs most of the time. It doesn't work because they are pure feeling, pure feeling that is taking all sorts of shapes according to the environment in which they are brought up. So I see very clearly here that the person's thinking of you. I have to say that their intentions, they're quite superficial. They're thinking of you because they want to have good times with you, yeah? So they may want to drink with you. They may want to, hit the sack with you, but their heart is not open to having an equal, fulfilling, loving, committed connection with you. I'm really sorry to say this, group one, but it does look like, and I'm getting like a strong pain in my back. Yeah, it's like this person, it's almost like they don't have a backbone, right? The acolyte also talks about they're receiving a lot of karmic lessons at the moment. This is why they're thinking of you, because they feel that in connection to you, you were almost like a very good positive energy in their lives. You may have been the only person that rejected them, or the only person that tried to get them clean, right? May have actually worried about their health and well-being, while other people seem to just facilitate access to all sorts of addictive behaviors and processes and environments. So the acolyte is also more of a follower than a leader. So this person is lacking the backbone to be in a commitment with you. Unfortunately, this person fantasizes about the life that they would like to have than actually living it. It's almost as if they don't know how to build structures in reality. They mostly build things inside of themselves. But because this person doesn't have full faith, doesn't have an open heart, isn't necessarily envisioning the best possible outcome, they are manifesting the opposite. They're manifesting a lot of problems and negative people, and all of this energy that could seep out of them, right, is going inside of them, but it's not going in a way that is conducive to self-love. It's actually poisoning them. It's leading to self-sabotage and self-hatred. the card that dropped to the floor, just give me a second. Let me do the hair flip. No. My hair is lacking volume in this period, so yeah. Anyway, enough with all these superficial aspects. Coming back to your reading, yeah, the card that dropped to the floor. Usually when cards drop, from my own practice, this means that this is a heavy message. This message is super important and you need to pay attention to it. So unfortunately, group 1, the person who's thinking about you is a person who may be an alcoholic, not a recovering one, a fully present one, fully immersed in their addiction, a person who unfortunately is entertaining the company of very lewd, nasty women, may even have some, romantic encounters with them. This person is thinking fondly of you. They don't have a bad heart, which makes the situation very complicated, right? Because if they were evil, you could have just been like, ugh, a-hole, bye, but that's the problem here, right? This person actually is very sensitive, very artistic, very poetic, filled with emotions, but they don't have good influences around them. They don't have the stability that they need to create. They are struggling with themselves. They're struggling to love themselves, to make better decisions, right? To choose different. And it's heartbreaking. And I can understand why you may have rejected them, or you may have chosen to distance yourself from this person. The intentions that this person has with you, they're not bad, but they're not exceptional either. They want to have fun. They want to have a fun time. They want to party with you. They want to drink some alcohol with you, and maybe things get heated up afterwards, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. But again, even if things were to be heated up between the two of you, it would be short-term, temporary, and the quality may be quite low. Yeah. So I also feel that for some of you, this is a person that you met while you were studying. This is a fellow student friend, or somebody that you went to school with, somebody that you may have had a period of training together on the job, like maybe you both recently got employed by a company and you both had to undergo a period of training in order to learn how to do your job. And maybe this person quit or suddenly left. Yeah, so we're seeing here, I can't get over how much this looks like the Cthulhu creature in H.P. Lovecraft's stories, right? Some of the decorations of the creature, envision it like this with all the tentacles coming out. But the tentacles are interesting because tentacles, right, are sensitive. This is how if I'm not mistaken, I think that a squid or an octopus actually doesn't only feel things with the tentacles, but makes decisions, picks things up, eats. Like a part of their intelligence resides in the tentacles. So we're dealing here with an individual who is so filled with gifts, but they can't see these gifts inside of themselves. So what they do is they spread themselves thinly. They entertain all sorts of connections without boundaries, and they get lost. Yeah. This is the reading that I had for you, group 1. I'm really happy that there were no interruptions, because this is the 5th time today in which I'm trying to record this reading for you guys. And I decided on this background. I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, thank you for being here. I hope that you liked this reading, and if you found something meaningful inside of it, if it helped in any way, I would appreciate if you liked this video, and please comment below and let me know your story. See you next time. Bye. Hey group 2. Hello darlings. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic, who is thinking of you and what are their intentions? I know that the social political situation at the moment is insane, so I hope that this reading will provide you with some clarity and will lower your stress and anxiety levels. I'm gonna give you a great big hug, because I feel like you guys, especially who are drawn to this card, you really need the encouragement. So this is what I assume is a glass house, greenhouse, or maybe a really fancy shed, but it is a gorgeous structure. And as I mentioned in the introduction, it comes with a song. So what is written behind it, it's the song from Radiohead, Spectre. Okay, it's a gorgeously haunting song. Please click on the YouTube link that I placed below underneath your option and listen not only to the music, just gorgeous, but also like the lyrics are going to tell you a little bit more about this connection with this person. It's basically a song about dissolving and feeling haunted and becoming nothing, which is a very big theme with Radiohead and Tom York's work throughout the years. And I feel like you may be dealing here with somebody who is cultured and introverted. Somebody who could be going through certain mental health obstacles at the moment. Okay, let's see what the tarot wants to say. Interesting, because talking about mental health, we have here the star, and the star is an Aquarius energy. It talks about the future, and the future seems bright. Yeah. Okay, we also have here, unfortunately, the devil appeared as well, Capricorn energy. Restrictions, limitations. Prince of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius who is of the same age as you. We have the moon, Pisces or Cancer energy. We also have here the Death card, Scorpio energy. Wow, you've got a lot of major arcanas. Wow, Jesus. And then we have the Three of Cups, the reverse. Then your oracle cards are the Gambler, Gemini energy. We also have here the Spy Master. My God. Knowledge and distrust. Yeah, I bet. And then we have Jupiter again, abundance. What is going on with the energy? Like, I took a break and I'm back at reading tarot, and it's like alarms, bells, whistles, fireworks. Who are you people dating? Okay, no, I'm just joking, obviously, because the person who's thinking of you, I'm not getting a sense necessarily that they are romantically linked to you, but before you click away, hear me out. I am getting that you have a number of people thinking of you. At the moment, I definitely feel like your mother is thinking of you. And she's thinking of you because she is afraid for your safety and well-being. It may be that there was some sort of event that happened, maybe a weather event or a political event that happened in the space where you currently find yourself. You could be a student, you could be living far away from home, and your mother definitely has you in her thoughts, on her mind, in her prayers, yeah? I definitely feel that some of you may have recently argued with your mother as well. You see the moon is crying, shedding tears, hurt feelings, really, really upsetting things that were exchanged, something that may have cut. I don't think that you can necessarily cut your parents out of your life completely, because while they're still alive, there's still that energy being exchanged between the two of you, even if you don't talk to them or see them anymore. But it cuts something deep, like almost like a wound, you know, when you cut yourself and you experience that pain, right? That sharp pain. And I feel that this person has some news for you, some news related to a separation, a differentiation, a boundary setting. Like maybe you had an argument and your mother decided to cut whatever financial support she was giving you. Or you may find out some news related to an inheritance. Maybe she tells you that a grandparent is currently very sick and they're worried about the future, and they are taking legal measures so that you can become in some way reimbursed or given some money that your grandparent reimbursed. That's a weird thing. Why would you be reimbursed? But it's just a sum of money that comes to you from a parent, basically. Oh, yes, okay, the reimbursing thing, I had to sit a little bit with it and understand that it could be that a father is asking for their money back. Maybe they helped you with something, they gave you a loan, and yeah, okay, and now the parent wants their money back. I mean, what kind of parent does that? But anyway, I guess there are sorts of parents like this out there. Yeah, wow, I could feel the throat chakra stopping. I see very clearly here that you have a mother, you have a father thinking of you, you have a person that you broke up with thinking of you, and a person that you recently met thinking of you. So clearly, more than just one individual. The person that you have recently met could be a friend, and it could be a person of the same sex as you. A person that you feel drawn towards, but you also feel that this individual is a little bit sad, maybe melancholic, if not downright depressed. And you're trying to protect this person's boundaries, like not send them too many messages or disturb them. You don't want to disturb them, yeah? I'm also getting the fact that okay, it's becoming a bit more clear. There is an individual that has a group of friends that wants to pull a prank on you. This person is really annoying, like they are that knowledgeable but annoying type of knowledgeable, you know, like they come at you and they tell you facts and they're like, oh, how come did you didn't know that? Are you silly or what, you know? Or they downright insult you. And I'm already tripping over my words, like this person wants to speak faster than they think and is always irritated, like, ugh, I don't like this, ugh, this is the ick, you know, ugh, you know. So this is one individual that's thinking of you, a person who clearly needs to go outside and touch some grass, a person who is a little bit younger than you, maybe by a year or two. This could even be a brother or a sister who's irritated with you. This person is spying on you. It's checking your every move, especially if you have a public personality. And they want to take a chance, they want to take a risk. Not romantically, okay? Don't get it twisted. This is about an individual that kind of wants to either involve you in a game so that they can get your money, or get you to do something compromising so that they can film it and distribute it to their friends. This person also may want to, like maybe you had an argument with them and then they want to extend the olive branch to you and pretend like they want to be friends again with you, but then as you want to reconcile with them, they are just gonna be like, it was just a mistake, I was just pulling a prank, I'm not serious, you know. Sorry about the tongue gesture, but that's kind of the vibe, you know, like a really irritating trickster, a trickster, yeah. The gambler as well may show that this person could have a gambling addiction. It doesn't necessarily have to be poker chips, you know. It could just be that they have an addiction towards taking chances with small apps or computer games that get them hooked and addicted to pay small sums of money so that they can upgrade their characters in the games that they're playing. But yeah, a mastermind, a person who likes to think of themselves as being intelligent, but they aren't truly intelligent, because a person who's truly intelligent also is able to balance their facts and their logical energy with the wisdom of their heart, right? The best people in this world have this very strong heart-mind connection. And we all see what happens politically when people only think here, right? And don't give a fuck about what's going on here. Sorry about the swearing. Okay, so Jupiter, abundance. To be honest, the fact that you have so many people thinking of you, that means that you're doing something right. And even though I have this energy of the trickster, the spy master, the gambler, none of these people actually want to harm you. Even if you are annoyed with your mother for guilt tripping you into something, or you may have recently had an argument with her, even if you are upset with the fact that a father may want some money from you or may want to be reimbursed for whatever reason, none of these people actually want to harm you, right? In their mind, they just want to communicate with you, they want to settle some scores, they want to get things across to you. You're very attractive and powerful at the moment with Jupiter. And that's why when Jupiter is in your energy, you tend to attract low resolution people, right? Not just high quality HD individuals. It could be that the current transit of the planet Jupiter in the sign of Gemini, when I'm filming this reading, is really strongly aspecting your ascendant, your moon, your sun, right? or maybe even your North Node in Gemini. So there's a lot of popularity, a lot of people being obsessed with watching your every move and wanting to know every detail, right? The gambler, the spy master, exactly. And I'm also kind of feeling this kind of kinetic, fidgety, electric energy, even in the fact that I want to move, or I move a lot through your reading. But what I see is that the person that's thinking of you that should matter the most to you is this new friend that you have made. This new friend that really needs your help, your support, your company. It could be a bit difficult to give this person help because wounded people sometimes reject you. They push you to the side, and it's very hard. It's very hard to reach to them, and they are the people that need the most help. But you have to be persistent, and you have to not take it personally. When they reject you, they are rejecting themselves, basically. So if this individual, if you know that, for example, they need help with food or something, you know, something basic, right? They may have not taken care of themselves. Maybe they need to take a bath or something. Persist with them, continue to encourage them, right? This is not about imposing your willpower onto somebody else. This is about knowing that a person is harming themselves, and you have the capacity to see this, and if you persevere, things are gonna get better. But I do think that this person is not that stubborn. I feel that if you want to help them out, you see that they're going through pain, I have a feeling that this individual is going to soften, and you will have a really strong bond, yeah? I think I'm going to end the reading here. So this has been the group of people that are thinking of you. Please don't allow this trickster, this intelligence scoundrel to upset you. I do feel that at the moment you have the god of luck on your side, Jupiter. So whatever mayhem, whatever chaos, whatever unpredictable people you keep pulling into your energy, don't worry, because you will have a happy ending. Things will resolve. And you also have to be mindful right now that if Jupiter is very strongly active in your energy, you tend to manifest what you think and feel very quickly. So by changing the way you think about a specific individual, by feeling something and then putting it into words, you also contribute to just how much all of these people get to have access to you. Yeah. So you can just say, stop, I don't want to talk to you, or okay, let's go out and have some fun, or, you know, call me in a couple of days, I can't deal with this right now. And the more you take this kind of proactive energy and attitude, the more things are just going to align far better for you, okay? You will feel like you're in control of all this attention you're receiving at the moment, to some extent. We can never be completely in control, right? Anyway, thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this reading and it brought you some clarity and some inspiration, I would appreciate a like. Also comment below and let me know your story. Where do you find yourself at this point in time? Thank you so much for being here, for listening, and I do hope to see you in my next one. Take care. Bye. Hey group 3, hello darlings. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to a tarot pick a card reading on the topic of who's thinking of you and what are their intentions. So this is for those of you that were drawn to this flowery teacup. And as I mentioned in the introduction, I am going to give you a song that pairs well with this art that you have chosen. And the song is Her, Are You Still Here? And it's a very beautiful song that could be interpreted as a person in a romantic connection with somebody, or a person in a connection with somebody that has departed this realm. So let's see, maybe the person who's thinking of you is somebody who is no longer material, if you know what I mean. So what does the tarot have to say? Let's find out. Who is thinking about my group 3? I'm smelling expensive perfumes. A person that may have really enjoyed perfumes. A person that could have worn perfumes which during their lives they were all the rage, but they ended up becoming vintage, old-fashioned perfumes. I hope that makes sense. It's kind of like perfuming yourself with joy by Patu, for example, you know. We have here Justice, Libra energy. So definitely somebody beautiful, somebody style conscious, somebody who enjoys nice smells. The Hermit, Virgo energy. Somebody who is studious, who doesn't enjoy the company of a lot of people. Somebody who likes to live alone. The Ace of Cups, emotions. We have the Six of Torches blocked, failure. The air element, communicating. Taurus, I have. The Sailor, new influences. And we also have here the Mother. I'm getting a very strong message that this could be your mother, but it's for some of you, this isn't like for group 2 where your mother is thinking of you because you had an argument. You may have lost your mother, and I think she wants you to know that she's thinking of you. She's very present still in your life, even though she can't be physically there. Wow, I'm feeling this so strongly. I feel very strongly called to say this. So in some cases, this is a mother. In other cases, this is a grandmother, the mother of your mother. A woman who used to have a very strong perfume, and you tend to associate her with like luxury perfumes, or you would think when you were growing up, you would always go like, grandma wears such strong perfume, you know, but that's the image that you have of her. That's how you remember her. Maybe she was elegant and very well perfumed. So your mother may have been an air sign, a Libra. Yeah. In certain cases, this is an ex who mothered you, who nurtured you. You may have had a fling, an affair with an older woman, or somebody who has very strong feminine energy. And this was a person that you could communicate with very easily. The way in which they spoke directly to your heart. It was very soothing for you to have these conversations with this person. And I don't know why, but I have the feeling that I want to come closer to the camera. It's almost as if this person wants to get closer to you. In the example, which may have resonated with some of you, but I guess not with all, in which this is a spirit. This is no longer a person that is among us. It's kind of like the spirit wants to get in contact with you, and it wants to convey something to you. It wants to communicate. It wants to reach out with a message from the world beyond the veil. And actually, if you're watching this reading, when I'm publishing it, it's November of 2024. Perfect time. Scorpio season is the season in which you can get in touch with spirits. And you can organize a seance, or you can use tarot cards, you can use incense, myrrh, frankincense. Create the space, create a holding environment, clear your mind, maybe sage yourself as well, do some breathing work, and then get ready to just absorb whatever messages come through from spirit. Because you have here a family member that is very eager to talk to you. And it is about something important, something that could help you from a legal perspective, from an administrative perspective, a financial perspective as well, but also in terms of relating to your own femininity. If you're a woman struggling to embrace this feminine side of yourself, the softer, more receptive aspects of your nature, because of the fact that there is this tension in the family between you and the other women down your bloodline, I feel like there's this very strong nurturing energy from the spirit world that wants to talk to you about setting things right. Leveling the playing field, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, interesting. We have another Venusian sign here, a Taurus. And we have here a person who's been traveling, a person who is ready to dock their ship into your shipyard. Oh, God, I'm gonna cancel myself. Okay, I'll end the reading here. Bye. No, I'm joking. This is a person who has romantic energy towards you, if you didn't notice by now. I think that this is the Hermit, because when I pull the cards, these two energies, they don't really feel like they belong to the same individual. So you're dealing here with a person that kind of took a step back from the social world. They may have retreated from their social engagements. They're no longer going out as often as they used to. They're not having public appearances if they used to have in the past. They're no longer entertaining friends or going out moments. This is an individual that retreated and may have literally retreated because they had to travel to another region, territory. They had a geographical movement. And now this person is coming back. They have ended their period of hermitude. It was divinely guided that you two separate for a period of time. We have Saturn here, and Saturn is all about limits, boundaries. Saturn often just kind of like slaps your hand and says, no, not now. You need to do this and this and this, and then you will get your reward. Then you'll be able to feel free again, you know? But first, hard work. Okay, effort. Enduring loneliness, enduring long stretches of time when not much may be happening. So your relationship went in a period of rest because there was a failure, because we got the Six of Torches reversed, but the Ace of Cups is upright. I'm kind of getting that this Taurus that is thinking of you is most likely male, most likely comes from kind of a different background than yours, or has been living in a completely different culture than the ones in which you both were brought up in. A very beautiful person, very charismatic, like classic good looks, you know, healthy, traditionally good looking, you know, very pragmatic, very much in their body, you know, very strong and sturdy and healthy. And I feel like this person has feelings for you, and they realize that they have feelings for you because of this distance. The limits that were created surrounding this relationship actually worked in your benefit for its growth, yeah? It just so happens that some of us, we realize that we have a good thing with somebody only after we encounter a separation, only after an obstacle is being placed between us and the person that we may have been taken for granted without even realizing it, you know? It's not always the case that the moment when you meet somebody you just know, and you know that this is your counterpart. Not all relationships happen like this, because due to our upbringing and our social conditioning, we may have certain filters that are helping us get through our day-to-day, but they may be blocking us from truly feeling happy or acting on our desires or knowing what's right from wrong in certain cases. We know of a lot of cases in society in which people did not pay attention to their intuition and they ended up in really sticky, nasty situations, right? Not all of us have this inborn capacity to just know that this is my person, that I need to tell you how I feel, right? That's exaggerated. So sometimes distance, separation does the job for us, you know, the job of becoming aware, having those aha moment. Wait, hang on a minute. I keep thinking of this person. My heart hurts. What, am I missing this individual? Oh my God, I have feelings for them. You know, it happened to me in my life at least 2 times, I would say. Not only with romantic situations, but with another moment of shock that I came to realize after years of just being completely blindsided. You know, all of a sudden, you know, the coin dropped and I was like, oh my God, this person is not at all who I felt that they are, you know? Yeah, so it can happen to anybody. Don't worry. It just so is the situation at the moment. But I see that, yeah, this person is thinking of you because they want to get things moving and shaking with you. That's their intention, yeah? So they are starting to have very strong feelings for you. The Ace of Cups is about feelings overflowing, right? It's like, I feel so filled. Why is my heart so full? You know, when I think of you, it's like, whoa, you know, it's like the highlight of my day. And it's just the beginning of the cycle. It's just the beginning of the minor arcana suit. So feelings could grow, right? The card that follows the Ace of Cups is the Two of Cups, which is about an equal love, equal shared affection, confessing to the other person that you love them, and it is being received properly. So you've got two individuals, a person potentially from the other side, a spirit, a very nurturing, loving, maternal energy, a mother, and I have here a Taurus, most likely a man, a person that is very pragmatic, has a lot of wealth, or at least has a good job, has a steady income. This person is thinking of you. You have been on their mind as they took some time off from the world. They may have needed to travel to work. They may have conducted anthropological research on the other side of the world, or maybe because of the financial circumstances, they had to travel to live and work and study in another place than the one in which they met you. They may have needed to write a book or work on a really big project that required their full attention and commitment. But now they're back, and they're coming full strength, full open heart, full speed ahead, actually. They're coming towards you. It's not going to be very violent or aggressive. I'm getting here that this person has very kind of like tender and soft energy, but they're excited about the fact that they know that they have feelings for you. Yeah. This is so beautiful. So please don't be worried about the spirit communication. This is very kind and gentle. The intentions of the mothering figure, the mothering energy, are to just let you know how they feel, especially in cases in which a mother departed and you were angry with her or she was angry with you. It's kind of like a resolution is needed, a conclusion, a final conversation, if you want to put it like that. So you may want to, I don't know, talk to a medium, or if you feel confident, because I know my group here on the Spiritual Social, you guys have a lot of incredible abilities, and you're readers yourself, you're astrologers yourself. Do it in this period. Do a seance, do guided spirit meditation, past life regression analysis, summon, call in, work with the energy of a specific god that can help you, such as Persephone, Anubis, Hades. Depending on which type of interaction you want to have, you will know what god to seek. Also, you can call upon Vant. She lives in the underworld, and she is the one that guides the souls through the underworld. And of course, Hecate, the goddess of magic. She is the one that helps resolve confusing situations with help from spirits from the other side. The goddess of crossroads and big decisions. Okay, so following this advice, thank you so much for listening. Please, if you found that this reading was in any way valuable or you enjoyed it, leave a like. It does mean a lot to me. And also comment. Please comment and let me know what's going on in your life. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Okay, I like to give hearts to all of my comments, so help me give something back to you too. Okay, well, if this is where I leave you, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye, group 3. Ciao. Hey, group 4. Hey, darlings. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to a pick-a-card reading on the topic, who's thinking of you? Who has certain intentions towards you? What kind of intentions are they? Whoa. So this is for those of you that were drawn to the mirror. And it comes with a song. Behind it, I have the song from Mitski, Love, My Love, Mine, All Mine. It's really important that if you want to get a deeper insight into what this person is thinking of, you don't only just listen to the song, but also check out the lyrics. The lyrics can give you like an extra layer of meaning. But of course, I'm going to be using the tarot to see what is this person. First of all, who is thinking of you, and then what is this person thinking of you? I'm getting a lot of messiness. Like this person could be thinking of you a little bit in the morning, then a little bit at night, then may forget about you or try to block what they're thinking of you. See, I'm like, I pulled one card, I put the deck over there. it's almost like I'm also getting the energy of you wanting to watch this reading or not wanting to watch it. It's like you change your mind, you click on the reading, you come back to it. It's yeah, there's a lot of flow, but there's a lot of chaos. Could be potentially somebody that does chaos magic. Okay, these are the cards that I have for you. King of Pentacles, the Tower, even the way I hold the cards, the Tower, Mars energy. So the King of Pentacles is an older Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. We are dealing here with a man, masculine energy thinking of you. We have the Three of Torches. We also have the Ten of Swords. And we have the King of Swords. So you've got two individuals thinking of you. Okay. The Hero. Oh yeah, you also got two rose cards. The Child. And we have here, oh, the Vengeance. Overcoming slights and making a choice. Part of Fortune increase. For those of you who have a child and have been separated from a partner, the father of your child is thinking of you and they want to give you a sum of money. They want to increase your wealth, basically, or your economic circumstances. I see here very clearly that, oh, wow, I almost dropped them and I felt the shudder of, oh no, I don't want to drop them, but it hit my heart, right? I accidentally hit my heart. I feel like maybe this news comes as a shock to your system. Maybe you think that your ex was a good-for-nothing nobody that never helped you. But I see here that this person wants to do something heroic. Yeah, wants to contribute, wants to help. And of course, the second person is the Child. I see here that you are parenting a child that is far too mature for their age. A child that may have needed to grow up quite quickly. So we have the King of Swords, which is this energy. And then we have here the King of Pentacles, which is the energy of the Hero and the Child. Now, in the case in which you clicked on this reading, you made a choice and you don't resonate with the aspect of being a parent or having a child. This is somebody that is very childlike and also somebody who is more mature and pragmatic. You could have a choice between a sugar daddy and a fellow colleague, a member of the same generation as you, but somebody who is wiser than their age. It's interesting because I feel that this is a contradictory energy. Somebody who's wise but also childish and playful. Maybe this person has been through some traumatic events in their life that pushed them to grow up very fast, but at the same time they really want to enjoy life, and they may retreat into a fantasy world from time to time to enjoy something more lighthearted. Yeah. The Hero here is Aries energy, and the Child here is Gemini energy. And we have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius as the King of Swords, and we have Earth sign energy. So somebody who's pragmatic and passionate on one hand, and the other individual is playful, innovative, and also a little bit annoying. Like a child, they can throw a tantrum when they want something and it's not being given to them. You rejected this person, and they have a bone to pick with you because nobody rejects the Child, okay? And with the Hero, I feel like you had a missed opportunity with this person. I definitely feel that this is a person that wanted to give you some sort of lavish gift or some money. Maybe you have a social media presence and you accept tips or gifts or, you know, sums of money from people. And this person wanted to really stand out from the crowd and give you like a lavish gift because they think that the work that you're doing is very valuable. Yeah. Now I see here with the Tower card, the Three of Torches, and the Ten of Swords, The person who's thinking of you, their intentions are a little bit dangerous, I'm not going to lie, okay? Especially the wealthy individual. They definitely have some sexual desires towards you. You see the tower, right? But they may also kind of want to change your life. They may want to uproot you from a place. They may want to take you away, or they may want to shock you in some way. There is a string of violence, right? Underscoring this heroic bravado persona that this person is putting on. So be careful, okay? Contrary to what appearances may show you, I feel like this individual, although they may feel vengeful because they feel that you rejected them, they are less dangerous than the man that seems calm and mature and is ready to give you lavish gifts. It's a case of be mindful of the fact that appearances can be deceiving. Not all is as it looks. The outwardly irritated, adolescent-like energy is actually the one that is least violent, because this person's irritation is obvious. They don't hide it so well. While the one that seems calm and mature and peaceful may use money as a way to control you, maybe to do certain things that you don't like, for their selfish pleasure and for your destruction. Okay, so be careful. The Tower is not an easy card to have in any reading. And then with the Ten of Swords and the Three of Torches, I feel like this person, in spite of the fact that there is this vengeful energy that may trigger you in some way, I do hope you're not triggered, but I also need to tell you what the cards are showing. This energy stems from deep betrayal. This person feels like you betrayed them. In certain cases, this irritable but yet playful, childlike energy could come from an ex or a friend that wanted more from you, and unfortunately you were like, no, you know, like, ugh, as if. And they took this energy and they may have acted out in a very unpredictable, annoying way. And this person is also willing to try again with you. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. But before they do that, they want to teach you a lesson. They want to show you, you can't do this to me again, you know? But if you are open to it, I would still date you. You have an irresistible appeal on this person, but there are many contradictions and paradoxes that exist inside the heart of this individual. And I think it's mostly because, as I said, you know, their childhood, their maturation process, their maturity was interrupted by some sort of drama or tensions or relocations or lack of money, illness. Something happened to this person that pushed them into life's uncomfortable area very fast. And a part of them did not get a chance to grow up and mature in a normal, steady way. And that part can come out as this annoying toddler who's throwing a tantrum because he didn't get what he wants. And, you know, it can be annoying. While the other part is thoughtful and intelligent and is able to rationalize feelings and understand where they come from in order to control them. So you get like an individual with these two sides, right? But they don't have a bad intention in spite of the fact that they have this revenge energy. It's like, oh, I'm going to get you. Why did you reject me? While on the other hand, you have this person who seems heroic. This person could also have like a good reputation in the community, but this is the person you need to watch out for. They're thinking of you, highly sexually charged, but it's almost like they don't just want to sleep with you, they want to destroy you at the same time. Be careful, it could be like some sort of weird fantasy that this person has. Yeah, so that's why I need to caution you. In your group, the messages came so clearly. For the other two groups, they were a little bit more muddled, or I had to go in roundabout ways to understand what was going on. But for you, I feel the messages are very clear. Two distinct individuals, both of them male, In certain cases, it could be your ex, the father of your child, and your actual child who's being a little bit difficult to handle in this period. And for the other stream of energy, those of you who do not identify as parents, there are two men here that both want you romantically. One of them is a friend, a colleague, a student, a co-worker, somebody that you see on a day-to-day basis and you're equal, who has this paradoxical energy. They could be both childlike and playful, but they could also be irritating and annoying and like a stroppy child, right? And the other one is wealthy and comes across as very calm and jovial, but actually harbors some pretty intense, violent, secret, sensual desires towards you. So be careful about accepting money from this person. You will be tempted to do so. As I see it here, this is a dangerous sugar daddy. And it's not necessarily... It's like, you know, money can get you out of a lot of things. Incrimination and a criminal conviction as well. So be careful, okay? I know that during harsh economic times, there's this fantasy of, oh, if only somebody would come and like pay all my bills and rescue me. You have to be mindful, okay? Because certain individuals may want to do that, but they may also ask a lot in return, yeah? It's much better to live a more modest existence, even if you are trapped by financial constraints on your own, than to give in to men with power or even women with power and money, okay? Be mindful of that, okay? I had to go through this the hard way as well by having a relationship with a very wealthy man. So yeah, I speak from experience. Okay, I think I'm going to end this reading here. So very clearly for you, I do need to tell you that because we have the part of fortune here, just as a final summary, as a wrapping up, I don't want to just leave you hanging like this on my personal experience. The part of fortune here shows that you will eventually get a sum of money. You don't actually have to get it from this wealthy man. There are better times coming, yeah. I feel like it could be at a transit of a planet at the moment that is activating your part of fortune, maybe Jupiter, maybe Venus. And you will get the money that you need on your own because of your astrological energy. You don't necessarily have to make weird compromises with shady people, yeah? Okay, good. So this is the reading that I have for you. Thank you so much for listening. If this reading brought you food for thought or something valuable,